As a professional fishing charter guide, I see lots of bad casts on a regular basis. Today I'm going to show you the top 3 spinning rod casting mistakes that cost people opportunities to catch more fish. I'm Chris Myers of Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters, and I use spinning rods on my fishing charters. And unfortunately, lots of people were never shown how to use them, and they have all kinds of ways of casting it out, many of which do not get to the fish. So I'm going to show you the 3 things that occur over and over and over that stop people from catching fish. Number 1 is having an improper grip of this rod. If you're not holding this spinning rod in between your last 2 fingers as such, your pinky and ring finger, if you're holding it in between other fingers, you cannot reach up here and get the line. And what that causes you to do, especially under the stress of hurry up, there's some fish right there, you got to cast really fast, is take this hand, grab the line, put it under the finger, flip the bail open, and now it's caught on your spool right there. And you go to cast, wham, it slams shut and lands in the water if your lure doesn't break off. See that happen over and over and over. If you hold it in between your last 2 fingers, then you can reach this line with your finger. If you cannot reach the line with your finger, push it around until you can. We never want to take this line with this hand, bring it across, or take this hand, pull it over. Number 2 is the Statue of Liberty cast. You will see this everywhere you go. If you look for it, you see it on TV and commercials. You see people fishing like this everywhere. The Statue of Liberty cast ends up like this for a right-handed person, and in your right-handed for a left-handed person. If I make my cast and I let go with the bottom hand like this, now I have no control over where it's going to go, what I'm going to do if a fish bites it right away, if the wind keeps blowing my line over here like it did right now. I should never take my right hand for a right-handed angler off this reel seat while I'm casting. This stays on here. This helps the cast. This closes my bail with my hand. This turns the handle. So I need this hand free to do things, not be holding my rod out here. So if you're letting go with your reel hand and holding on with the bottom hand, you're doing it backwards, and it's going to cost you some fish or some lost lures in the long run. The 3rd spinning rod casting mistake that I see over and over and over is the rainbow cast. And that starts with the rod tip way down here, and it makes the lure go way up there in a giant circle. I did a complete video on that cast because I see it so much, and I got tons of comments from people claiming that I'm exaggerating, that I'm making it up, that nobody casts like that. And these are all people who have never done fishing charters from people all around the world and who do not see anything but them and their friends cast. I assure you, I got that idea from watching people do it over and over and over, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. The rainbow cast, and in the wind, it doesn't go anywhere or it gets blown way off course. And the other bad thing is when I make a cast in a loop, I have all this slack line that comes down, then I'm reeling up loose line on my reel. I cannot get the lure moving right away. I cannot set the hook right away. There's lots of bad things that come from that. So when we're casting spinning rods, if you want maximum distance and accuracy, if we cast in straight lines, it goes much farther than if we're casting in curves or arcs. I know the title of this video was the top 3 mistakes, but since you stuck around to the end, I'm going to give you one more thing that I think is super important if you're casting a spinning rod and you're doing anything other than really short casts, say within 15 feet, maybe 20, is only using one hand to try to cast. So throwing it out with one hand and not even utilizing this other tool we have, and the whole reason they put a grip down here so that you could grab onto this. Otherwise, we wouldn't even need this piece being this long. This is a lever, and it's easier when we pry something. We get maximum force from the opposite end of the lever, not farther up the lever. This bottom hand snaps my tip around. I can achieve maximum tip speed, maximum distance by using 2 hands, especially if I'm trying to be accurate at longer casts. Get 2 hands on your rod. You'll be casting much farther and much more accurate. If you'd like to find out some more spinning rod tips, I have a whole playlist on that you can check out. If you're going to be in the Central Florida area, you come see me for a personal saltwater sight fishing charter year-round here in beautiful Florida.